Hello, good morning once again. We are back with some more accounting information about ACC accounting professional course information. So, uh, last session we were talking about the three levels of ACCA. Once again, it's level 1 applied level knowledge, level 2 applied skill knowledge, level 3 strategic professional level. So don't worry about the wordings. ACCA, according to the market conditions, they keep changing the names and little bit alteration in the syllabus. But it doesn't matter with the core information what the subject is talking about. So in the applied knowledge level, we talked about three papers. As of now, it is called BT, that is Business and Technology, Management Accounting, and Financial Accounting, FA. That's what we looked last time. Today, briefly, we are going to see what is level 2, that is applied skill level. So, applied skill level is talking about some more papers which you can even say paper F4 until F9. That is around 6 papers which is covered in the applied second level of skill level. So here we are talking about 6 papers. Out of that, the first paper is some people will they call it F4, or you can even say corporate and business law. So in the corporate and business law paper, again like the previous level we discussed, the examination is conducted on demand CB platform, computer based exam on demand, meaning whenever you are ready for the exams, you can communicate with ACCA and you can choose the nearest CB center and you will able to sit for the exams, and within a week or so they used to allow you to do the same thing. So that is the first paper of the applied skill level corporate business law. So our corporate business law paper also, like the other 3 papers of the level 1, it's on demand computer based exam. The rest of the papers, that is F5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 5 more papers are there in that level. So in that level, in that papers, the changes started happening. It's no longer on demand. You have to write the exams according to the schedule given by ACCA. So for the past few years, ACCA changed the exam schedule into 4 times a year. That is March, June, September and December. That is the way they are conducting the exams now. So F7, F4, F5 to F9 papers is totally scheduled exams by ACCA. When you are into ACCA, you will able to see the exam due date, when you have to pay the exam fees, without fine, with fine, all information like when the results are expected, etc. Recently when I went through the site, I even saw them in advance information about when the result is going to be published, and they are giving for a whole almost 2 sessions minimum. They are planning the examination schedule, that is the timetable. It's very well planned, so it's very easy for you to plan your examination with your academics, with your tour plans, with your job plans, with your holiday plans, etc. So it's so well planned, very well in advance. So corporate business and law paper is a on-demand paper. It will cover the basics of corporate law, little bit of sale of goods acts, little bit of mercantile law, all those areas which are very much mandatory for any accounting student to be familiar with. Then comes the serious papers from F5, that is, the first one is performance management. From the name itself, you know that what they are talking about. And it's again connected with the management accounting paper, F2 paper we discussed in the basic level. So it's a continuation. Slowly it started getting little serious. So F2 connected with the F5 performance management, where you will be doing a little more serious cost accounting, performance appraisal, financial analysis for the managers, for the departments, etc. Then comes the next paper is on taxation. There are options for taxation. International UK tax is there, and there are so many tax variants in whichever country you are in, they are allowing you to do. So while I was doing ACCA, I was in a country called Botswana, it's in southern Africa. So that time I felt it's more appropriate for me to have a qualification on the tax of the country where I am living in. So I did Botswana taxation that time. So like that, there are tax variants in many countries. I don't think they have the tax variants of Indian tax because of the technical problem of the valuations, examination, conducting the papers, things like that. To my knowledge, I haven't seen an Indian tax variant so far. I don't know whether something happened very recently. So taxation, usually all our Indian students are taking the UK tax because our law, since we are following the British path, we are following the British law more or less, the base. But UK tax is comparatively less complicated than our Indian tax. Another paper comes in that series is financial reporting, again which is connected with the FA, F3 paper, financial accounting, is called FA paper in the basic level. So here again you are going to do a little more deep study of the standards, International Accounting Standard IAS, then some of them are converting into IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standard. Slowly we are moving towards the IFRS. So you will be covering IAS, IFRS, and the rules regarding the standards, how do the recognition, how do the measurement, how do the de-recognition, how is the presentation, etc. You will be learning. Yes, from the name itself you know that financial reporting, that paper will be a combination of descriptive and calculative paper in the financial reporting paper. After finance comes the audit and assurance. Yes, this is something new which you haven't covered in your basic level. Here and there maybe some concepts you would have covered, but this paper is very much related with the previous paper you have done, that is financial reporting. So the auditors are going to check whether the company fulfilled the accounting standards or IFRS and prepared the financials according to the stipulated conditions of the IFRS. That's what the auditing. So here you are going to see a lot more theoretical, practical and application of the knowledge with whatever changes coming in the IFRS, changes coming in the environment regarding the green issues, global warming issues, things like that. So as you know, ACCA always test the recent thing happened in the market regarding the audit and tax, etc. within the previous 6 months. So you can expect lots of common knowledge, general knowledge, common logical reasoning, and combined with the knowledge of the financial reporting standards. So that is what is called audit and assurance. The last paper in this series is financial management. So we have covered cost accounting, we have covered financial reporting, we have covered performance management, we have covered the audit. Yes, now we have to see the financial management area. meaning how well you should be financing, how well you should manage your finance. That's a different small section of the same fundamentals of management accounting where you covered a little bit. Now we are going to blow up and you are going to see a lot about the cost of capital, how to calculate the dividend, what is the dividend ratio, what is the dividend growth. Yes, you will be covering some ratio analysis, you will be covering some performance criterias like working capital management, and recently they even added the foreign currency hedging options, futures, etc. So by the time you reach to the financial management paper, that is the last paper in the level 2 or the skill level, you will be more matured, like the information and your IQ level and your practical application is supposed to be little more serious and little more deeper in the knowledge. So once you do all these 9 papers from foundation and the level 2, you are almost ready to qualify as a professional. Now you are left with only the final stage, that is the professional stage. So to sum up, the skill level is having 6 papers. Out of the 6 paper, 1 paper, that is corporate business law, you can opt for the exam when you are ready. So in other words, you can club this paper with the 3 papers which you already covered in your fundamentals. So if you are smart enough, you should plan to cover these 4 papers within a span of 6 months. Dedicate yourself, sit for the 4 papers, hammer it in a one go. Within 1 or 2 weeks gap, simultaneously you prepare, give 1-2 weeks gap, finish all the exams. Now you are done with your 4 papers of ACCA, which is a easy paper, I will say. Then slowly you are climbing the higher, deep, strenuous steps of ACCA, starting from the performance management until the financial management. These papers are compulsory, there is no option. These papers will give you an idea what papers you should choose as an option when you go to the professional level. And for these papers, that is paper 5, performance management, taxation, financial reporting, audit and assurance, and lastly financial management. These 4 papers you have to appear the exam as per the schedules given by the ACCA, that is 4 times a year, March, June, September and December. You will able to get lots of information about the examination timetable and things like that once you register with yourself in www.acccaglobal.com. You will able to update your knowledge, and you should always be alert, and you should show your face always in your ACCA website to know and update you, upgrade you with what's happening, to keep you informed about what is happening in the ACCA levels of exam and the general marketing trend about the financial career as such. So next time we will come up with the professional level papers, and we will talk more about the professional level papers and how they are related. So any more clarification needed, you can always refer acccaglobal.com, and always we are there available for you in Accountants Academy to give you more details according to your level of understanding. I know acccaglobal.com is giving pretty well information, but some gray area which you may not able to interpret. That is why we are here in Accountants Academy, full team of professionals to guide you and advise you and show you the way forward. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.